You have 6 to 10 seconds to attract the recruiter's attention. In this video, I'll give you 5 tips on how to do that. My name is Dasha and I'm a personal brand advisor at Flessibilità. The trouble with resumes is that you don't know the recruiter's true reaction. You can prepare for a test or an interview, but you can't control the screening process directly. Unless the recruiter is reading the resume in front of you, you don't know his reaction and hence you don't know the reason for your rejection. Sorry, we have nothing to offer you right now. It's probably the feedback you're going to get, and it doesn't provide answers.
Think again.
Getting the recruiter's attention is like getting your foot in the door. Once you're in, it's up to you and your skills. But how do you get into that door? Here are some basic tips. A book is judged by the cover, so make the resume look good. It seems simple, but trust me, it's not always the case. Choose a nice font. My personal favorites are Charter, Georgia, Calibri, D. But you might find one of your own. Make sections stand out. Capital letters, bold, underlined, whatever it takes to make the resume look good and tasteful. It's up to you. Just remember, there are tips for what not to do in a resume. First, do not write a long resume. Respect the recruiter's time. Get straight to the point. Write a 1-page CV with bullet points. I've seen a 7-page full life story resume and it would have taken me hours to read. Second, keep resume design to the minimum. I know it's tempting to download a template with an intricate design, but unless you work in a creative industry where design is relevant, keep it simple. For recruiters, it's quite difficult to adjust to a new formatting each time. It's fun with one resume, but frustrating with dozens. Recruiters trust opinions of third parties. The more authority and expertise the third party has, the more value it will bring to your resume.
These are my lawyers. All Harvard men.
University names, well-known companies, certificates. Drop names whenever you can, even if it's a position with a competitor. Also, to stay concise, use abbreviations like MBA instead of Masters of Business Administration. Concentrate on results and achievements. Even if 90% of your work consists of routine duties, try to add value, try to find impact. I'll give you an example. A business analyst has to do a lot of modeling, while a business controller has to prepare monthly financial reports. Both activities might seem quite routine. But the first one, business analyst, could, for example, prepare an investment idea for an existing client that would benefit his business, supported by data and analytics. The second, the business controller, could, for example, develop a new type of report that could also help the business. Seeing what position you work in, I can already guess the scope of your employment duties. If I don't see any new information right away, there's a big chance I'll skip to the next position. Remember, we're talking about making an impression in the first 6 to 10 seconds. Routine duties are okay if you're willing to stick to the same position, but if you want to show potential for growth, you need to show potential to add value and achieve results. Another way to show results and achievements when it comes to routine duties are numbers. Always try to add numbers. Evaluate it over 10 pieces of commercial property. Carrying out over 90 sales meetings. New approach resulted in a net profit of $10 million. Always try to help the recruiter evaluate and quantify your experience. Another reason in favor of numbers? They are simply fun to read and attract attention. When scanning the resume, the gaze involuntarily stops on numbers. Always put numbers into perspective. For example, a 1% increase can seem insignificant, but compared to previous years of steep downfalls or in absolute numbers, it could in fact be quite a notable increase. Extracurricular activities help develop personality and skills. For example, sports develop your grit, while working with children in summer camp can develop your communication skills. Extracurricular activities provide an honest image of the candidate. They show how the candidate spends time outside of work, how he gathers energy, relaxes, what the candidate is passionate about, and what he can thus bring to the team. These were our 5 basic resume tips. Let's summarize what we've learned. 1. first impressions matter. 2. Collect brand. 3. Concentrate on results and achievements. 4. Don't forget numbers. And 5. Extracurricular activities. I hope you found this video useful. If you want to get more career tips and learn how to develop your professional brand, please subscribe to our channel. Every weekend we share videos on professional education and career change that will help you build your career to match your potential. My name is Dasha, and see you next week for more resume tips.